forces are of two types, contact forces and non-contact forces. Contact forces means the contact between the object is necessary. So there are two examples of contact forces, muscular force and the frictional force. And whereas the non-contact force, there is no need of contact. So non-contact force have the three examples, that is the magnetic force, then the electrostatic force and the gravitational force. So first of all, we'll discuss about the magnetic force. Take a bar magnet. A bar magnet is an artificial magnet. We keep the bar magnet at one side and place a nail. Now when we move the bar magnet towards the iron nails closer, and if it comes closer to the iron nail starts to become attracted. So magnet attract the nails. So this property of magnet, when it attracts the nail, is called as magnetic force. So magnet attract the nail without having any physical contact, and this magnet when attract the nails, it creates a force which is called as magnetic force, and magnetic force is a non-contact force. So magnet creates a magnetic force. So magnetic force is a non-contact force. Now if magnet attracts the cupboard, again there is no contact between the magnet and the cupboard. So magnet has the property that it attracts the magnetic substances like the iron. So all the magnetic substance and the magnet, they create the magnetic force between them. So magnetic force is a non-contact force. Now come to the gravitational force. Now if we throw a ball over the ground, what happens? The ball goes down towards the ground. Why? Due to the earth exert a force on the ball. So earth exert a force of gravity. It attracts downwards the ball. So this force is called as gravitational force. So gravitational force, in which a force created attracts two objects towards each other. If we open the tap water, the water flows downwards toward the earth. Why? Because the earth pulled the water toward the earth due to the force of gravity, which is called as gravitational force. Gravitational force is also a non-contact force. For example, that electrostatic force. So electrostatic force we will discuss. Here are some examples are shown here. Two balloons are taken, and when they are kept closer to each other, no force is created between them. And if we rub the second balloon with woolen clothes, then woolen clothes, after rubbing, then we keep close to the first balloon, then we see that the both balloons are attracting each other. So why they are attracting each other? There is some force of attraction is created, because after rubbing the woolen clothes over the balloon becomes charged. So this charge is called as electrostatic charge. So electrostatic charge is produced after rubbing the woolen clothes or a silk cloth over the balloon or any objects. So after the balloon has become charged, some force of attraction is created between uncharged balloon as well as the charged balloons. So electrostatic charge is produced after rubbing the woolen clothes over the balloon, and that balloon becomes charged balloon. And when this charged balloon comes closer to the uncharged balloon, then they attract each other. So force of attraction is created between the uncharged balloon and the charged balloon. Now again if we rub the woolen clothes over the first balloon, then it also becomes charged. Some electrostatic charge has been created and now again if we keep closer the both charged balloon, then they will not attract each other, they will repel. So some force of repulsion is created. So why? Because both balloon has become the charge. So if same charge objects or body come closer to each other, then they repel each other. So force of attraction that create between the charged and the uncharged balloon and the force of repulsion that was created between both charged balloon are formed due to the electrostatic charge, and when two charged bodies interact with each other, they experience and electrostatic force. So force of attraction and force of repulsion are the force exerted by charged body on another charged body or uncharged body is known as electrostatic force, and this electrostatic force is a non-contact force because the two bodies are coming closer to each other without any physical contact. Some charges are produced, that's why they are coming closer to each other or they repel each other. So I think you have that's all for today.